What's up guys, I'm back once again to show you some of the hot mods of the week. And first up we have one of, if not the first power armor mod that we're going to be taking a look at. And that mod is Power Armor Mirage Plating Model X. What this mod is going to do is add a brand new model to the mod section of your power armor. This of course being the Model X, but more specifically what this new model is going to do is increase your damage and energy resistance whilst also increasing the durability of said armor pieces. It is rather expensive, so don't be expecting to put this on all 6 pieces of your power armor in the early part of your playthrough. But even if you can, you might not even want to. This is a full set of X01 with the new Model X. And as you can see, the damage reduction is a tad high, but maybe that's exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you do want to feel like a literal tank. Or maybe you want to put this on your companion's power armor because you're tired of them dying all the time. Or maybe both. Either way, if you're looking to become a tank in power armor, this is the mod you're going to need. Anyway, moving on, the next mod I have for you is a bit of a random one, but it's a mod that I just couldn't ignore, and that mod is Steampunk Camera. What this mod is going to do is add a new craftable camera to the workshop. Simply open up the build menu and go to Decorations, Miscellaneous, and after scrolling a fair amount, you'll be able to find it. And of course, it's going to cost you 1 scrap camera to craft this. Now, the attention to detail on these cameras is absolutely fantastic. Also, another thing that's worth mentioning is that this mod is an ESL marked ESP, so no need to worry about filling up that mod limit. Now, this camera looks so good that maybe you might want to wear it on your character, and by downloading the second file, you can do just that. And of course, to get your hands on this piece of apparel, simply go to the chem station and look under the wearable Steampunk Camera section. It has no perk requirements and no material requirements. After crafting it, you'll be able to equip it as if it was any other piece of apparel. In my opinion, I feel like this is something that Piper would carry, as she is a reporter. Maybe next time I take her as a companion, I'll have her use this. Now, the next mod I want to talk about is a forest. No, that's actually the name of it, a forest. Anyway, this mod doesn't need a long fancy name, because I could tell within seconds of entering my game that this mod is absolutely insane. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you can probably understand that I've downloaded a lot of mods. Some of which I download, mess around with, uninstall. Some I download, mess around with for a few days, uninstall. And on the very rare occasion, I'll come across a mod that I will seriously consider leaving permanently in my load order. Now, I can't say that this mod is going to be in my load order forever, but it certainly will be until I come across another environment mod that I want to test. Just walking around with this mod installed makes the game feel completely different, as if it's a fresh game. And it sort of is. The wildlife now has completely taken over. The visibility has significantly been reduced, some areas now being completely unrecognisable. Keeping with the themes of visibility, if you actually want to be able to see where you're going, you might want to stick to the roads, something that I don't think any of us really did. Personally, I just followed the compass until I found my destination. Now, the next mod I have for you is the Black Widow suit. So if there's anyone out there who's a big fan of the Black Widow and wants to roleplay as her in Fallout 4, this is the mod you're going to want. Now, to get your hands on this outfit, as you can probably imagine, simply visit any chem station and look under the Black Widow suit section. Here you can craft all 5 pieces added by this mod. There are no perk requirements, but you will need a small amount of crafting materials. In terms of protection, before upgrades, the gloves, the belt, and the backpack are going to give you 1 ballistic resistance, and the outfit is going to give you 8 ballistic resistance and 15 energy resistance. Now, in terms of upgrades, only the gloves and the outfits actually get any. And when I say upgrades, the gloves get a choice of colour, and the outfits get a choice of ballistic weave and colour. Now, there is a bikini version of this outfit, which I'm not going to show because I'm not sure if YouTube will find it too scandalous or not. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure to give this mod a download. And of course, this week's weapon mod is the Cazador missile launcher. Designed to be an alternative to the vanilla missile launcher, you can acquire this weapon for yourself by visiting any chem station and looking under the Cazador utility section. Naturally, you are going to need some crafting materials. You're also going to need Gun Nut 2 and Science 2. Now, the first thing I noticed after making this weapon was the animations. I mean, just look at this. I can see now why the mod author considers this a replacement to the vanilla missile launcher, after seeing this, I don't think I ever want to use one again. Anyway, as is tradition, I'll quickly go over the upgrade options. You have a choice of 5 scopes, 13 ammunitions, which can also be changed in a different way, we'll get to that later, 8 skins, and finally, an upper rail attachment. Now earlier, I mentioned a way to change the ammunition type in a different way. To do this, you're going to need to craft an ammunition switch. This isn't going to cost you any resources or require any perks. What this ammunition switch is going to do is allow you to change what type of ammunition your missile launcher uses in the middle of combat, instead of having to go to a weapons workbench and change it every time. Okay, so you can switch ammo types. Now you're going to want to know how to craft these new types of ammo, and to do this, simply go to the chem station and look for the Cazador missile section. Here you can craft all of the new missile types that this weapon can use. And of course, each kind of missile is going to require different crafting materials and have a different perk requirement. Now, in terms of damage of this weapon, as you can see, I'm more than able to one-shot a human enemy. With the combination of its high damage and missile tracking, you could cause some serious havoc with this. Anyway, that's pretty much going to cover it for this mod, and the video for that matter. I hope you all enjoyed the mods here today, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next video.